Hi, you guys. It's me again, Ethar, or E. You can call me E. Um, I'm just making this real quick video. I just wanted to sort of uh make this real quick video just to sort of talk about my little topic that I have for this evening. So I just wanted to see if I could talk about um sort of like finding peace and finding peace of mind and like contentedness or contentness or like content or a sense of like happiness despite anything bad that might be happening to you in your life or that you feel is happening to you in your life. um I know that like it's really difficult sometimes to sort of live happily these days. Um especially with all of the sort of negativity that you might see in the news and on TV and in music. Even certain songs can be very negative and have like negative words in them. It's hard, I guess. And also, like, the newspapers and magazines. I guess, like, it's hard to sort of not be affected by popular culture and, like, media. Especially when you're trying to find peace of mind in your own life. And you're trying to distance yourself from what causes stress and negative feelings in your heart. Um, I know that, like when you flip on the TV or you search through like the online blogs or like the the online like news channels or those sort of and it doesn't even have to be like media, but like even if you're just like walking down the street and you overhear like a conversation that bothers you, or you know so like I guess what I mean is like I feel like there's a lot of sort of negative influences in life that sort of affect your heart. And it's really interesting because I didn't really used to, like, when I was younger, when I was much younger, I didn't really used to get affected negatively by the media that much, I think. Like when I was a teenager and like in my 20s, maybe because I didn't pay attention to the media or anything that much. And I still don't, actually. I don't watch TV or like anything like that. We have like one TV in our house and I do not flip it on ever. I know it's hard to believe, but I just don't watch TV. So I have no idea what's going on on TV. I don't watch it. That and I figured out that that's best for me. Like, it's best to not turn on the TV these days. Unless like that there's like a movie that like I know, like a documentary or like some type of like good quality movie film that is coming on, and like you're planning ahead, like it's coming on at like 6 on like, or like 7 or 8 p.m. on like such and such channel or something like that. But other than that, I just you know I don't say I don't like TV, but and there's some good channels out there for sure, but I just would rather not watch it, and I think this goes with like the negativity thing, and I just think for me like a lot of media, a lot of sort of current events and media and songs and movies and all that, it can get kind of bombarding sometimes. Like it gets too much on top of you, and I don't know if it's worth it to like look at all of that all the time. I understand if like you need to keep up with what's happening around the world though, but even the news is very like, it can be such a downer. It just doesn't make me feel good when I watch it. And I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's like I just don't like to see interactions on TV or anything, or I don't like to see, like talking that much. Because I'm not much of a talker myself. I like to read physical books, and I don't know, I'm very like slow. Like I don't, um, I feel like I talk slow. Like I gather my thoughts in like slower fashion, and I sort of take time. It takes a while for me to like absorb what's going on, and I take a long time to get myself sort of situated with what's happening. So when there's like a constant like 24/7 sort of, like from whether it's from like entertainment, like the entertainment industry, or the news industry, or even like books can be really devastating sometimes. um so like what I was trying to say was that, like when you're trying to find like happiness, and just sort of like stillness in your life, maybe it's better to just like not take in as much media and like pop culture and stuff as you used to. I know it's not even like that it's bad in itself, but it can be kind of like when you're on like a spiritual journey. I don't know if you want to hear negative words all the time. Um and it's also really difficult if you're going through abuse at home. I know a lot of people like here in the Northern Virginia area, they still sort of live at home with their parents like I do, because it's such an expensive area, and like maybe we just haven't gotten it all together in terms of like finding steady work and like going out and living on our own. So like there's a lot of arguments and like stuff that might happen with your folks that are still in the house with you, or that you're still living together. You're in the house with them, and I mean, I know that it's not uncommon for abuse to happen in the household, even among adults. Like even if you're an adult, um, but you still have to like see your parents on a day-to-day basis. I mean, it's never easy to have like a rough relationship, or a difficult relationship with your parents or your siblings. I mean, for me, I don't. I'm not sure what happened in my family, but like with my family, um, but we're not really that close. Even like in my own household, we're just not close. I mean, but I mean it's okay. I wish them all the best. I still love them and stuff. They're still my family. But I don't know. I don't know what happened, or like why we're not that close. Maybe we're just like completely different people, and like completely different personalities, and that's why we don't really get along as much. But so that's another thing. If you feel that you're not getting along with your family, or it's getting kind of rough for you, and you're not able to be at peace at home fully, that's difficult. I know for me there's a lot of like mental illness in my family, mental illness. I mean, I'm diagnosed as schizophrenic right now. I have schizophrenia, chronic paranoid, chronic paranoid schizophrenia, and I take medication for it. My meds are right there, actually. Uh, yeah. Some of them I put them usually in here, and they're in their bottles and stuff. It's my like pill holder. Um, but so I mean, schizophrenia can be hard to deal with, and family problems can be hard to deal with, and media, news, and like pop culture and stuff can be hard to deal with. Bad memories can be hard to deal with. Bullying, persecution can be hard to deal with. There's so many like interpersonal problems that happen in life, and like mental problems, and just sort of problems between people, and problems in mass media. um and I think that really like sort of sucks the life out of you. Like it just sort of sucks the energy out of the room sometimes. Like it's a it's like a joy kill, a mood kill. And I wouldn't, but I wouldn't delve too deep into like those negative things in life. um I try to look at the positive, and um just sort of walk towards the light, sort of. Because I don't really want to like wallow in self pity, or like just sort of obsess about the negative things that I can't control in life, or that has to do with like my relationships with other people, and what I see in the media, and what I hear walking down the street, like things that I really can't control as much. But I just sort of try to let it uh, slide down my back, sort of like water off a duck's back, or like an umbrella. Like it's just sort of there. Like the rain is there, but you have your umbrella, and it'll pass. The storm will pass. Um, it's funny because like I don't really I don't know. I guess I just needed to vent a little bit, get my feelings out a little bit. Um, but it is interesting, I guess, like sort of these like human problems that we face in life. I mean, it's interesting because I don't really I don't really I don't have an issue with anybody in my life. Like in life in general, like I don't know, like I don't I honestly don't feel I said anything bad to anyone in my life, like in my adult life, or even in my childhood. I mean, I don't think I was like intentionally ever, rude to anyone or anything. You know, And like so like sometimes I wonder like what happened. Like I wonder like why I had so many like bad encounters with people in my life, like negative encounters, negative interactions with people. I'm not sure whether it was something that I had said, but I doubt it because I'm really quiet. I don't talk that much around other people. So, it's hard. It's difficult. I wonder, like, why, um, like, why I had, like, negative, or difficult situations with people or just in my life in general. I guess everybody does, but, everybody has problems sometimes with things in their life. Um, but at least I can say that like I don't feel I was ever intentionally mean, rude, or anything. I just don't think that that's my core personality. To go out and like be hurtful in that way. But I had like so many difficulties with like other people in my life, and I just felt like I was sort of I don't know, like I guess insulted, made fun of in my life quite a lot. And I'm learning to get over it. I really am. Like I'm learning to slowly. I'm learning to not let it bother me anymore and just sort of keep going. Try to find peace despite the bad. And I know it's like hard. It's difficult. But I think peace of mind is something that is really important. Oh, sorry. Peace of mind is important to try to like attain. Um and so you have to try to um you have to try to find your balance, sort of find your center, find your peace. Um, you know, even though it can be difficult, I mean, I don't want to like dwell on the negative, and I don't want to talk too much about the negative or remind myself too much about it. Um, cuz I know that this too shall pass. Everything has an end to it. It does go away after a while. If not if not in this life, then in the next life, in the hereafter. I mean, I imagine it is quite difficult for a lot of people to let go of pain and suffering in their hearts or in their minds. And like obsession and rumination and stuff, pain and difficulty and suffering and worrying and worrying and like just sort of feeling like pained, I guess, like feeling like you're in pain emotionally is difficult. But always hang in there, you guys. Always hang in there. Um, don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Um, I'm learning to just sort of like let it be, let things be, and finding the goodness in all situations, in every situation. Um, and it's the most difficult thing for me. And like, I found that it's the most difficult thing to find peace in all situations, in the hardships, even. Um, but I know it can be done. I know that you can be at peace in life for the most part. You just have to find your peace and make peace with your life, with yourself, with your abusers, with the world, with God. Make peace in life and just sort of like forget it. Try to forget it. If you can't forget it, at least try and, you know, don't obsess and just try to remember that this too shall pass, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay for everybody. Even though there are problems in life, yeah, we have problems, and even in our own house sometimes, even like between ourselves, like in our hearts, like we're not happy with ourselves, we're not happy with our past, we're not happy with where we are currently in our lives, or we're worried about the future, you know. But never, never, never never give up, and never feel badly about like things you can't change or that you didn't cause, and that you can't, like, there's no influence on it, you don't have influence on it. I think like sometimes I'm such a control freak, because I try to like control my life sort of, but I don't have full control over certain things that occur. So it's best to finally find find some peace, find some like mental clarity and forgiveness. Forgiveness is probably the most important thing for me. Like, peace of mind and forgiveness sort of go hand in hand. So I'm trying to like just let it go and forgive myself, and forgive anybody, forgive like everything, forgive everything and everyone. Sort of like forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, like in the Lord's Prayer. So, istighfar, forgiveness, is really important. Um, it's very, I think it's important. Yeah. So yeah, don't worry about like the problems and the difficulties. Try to walk towards God, walk towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator of the world and the creator of us and of life on earth, really. Life and death. We worship the same God, like all of us. All of us, It's the same source of peace. It's just sort of like it's just like a spiritual, um, spirit, like a spirit. It's like within all of us, but it's also like, Like it's within all of us, definitely. Mm. It's also like its own entity, sort of. I think. I don't want to get too deep into everything though, but you know, yeah, like love, peace, and understanding. I think is really important, and forgiveness and stuff. I think that's it. That's all I have for today. I think. I don't know. I just thought I'd uh do this real quick video. I know I'm still learning to like get over things and stuff though, like insecurities and stuff. Difficulties and stuff that happened sort of in the past. But it's okay, y'all. Thank you. Love y'all. Bye. Bye, you guys. Love you. Bye.